Magnificent magnets. Welcome to my science lab. I'm Sal, your science pal, and I hear you are learning about magnets. I think you would be a great scientist assistant to help us explore the world of magnets. Before we can name you a scientist, we need to make sure you know all the important facts about magnets. My job is to review these facts with you today to make sure you are ready to help with our magnet exploration project. Ready to begin? We'll explore magnets in here, our magnet lab. Let's start out with the basics. Do you know what a magnet is? A magnet is an object that can push or pull other objects made of iron, steel, or nickel. Magnets can come in many shapes and sizes. Can you guess the names of the different shaped magnets on this table? Pause the video if you'd like to take a guess. Let's take a close-up look at this horseshoe magnet. Did you know that every magnet has two poles, a north pole and a south pole? I've labeled the poles so that you will know which is which. The N stands for North Pole, the S stands for South Pole. Do you know what is special about the poles of a magnet? That's right, the poles are the strongest parts of the magnet. Let's prove it. Watch what happens when I lay the magnet on the table with other objects. Did you notice how some of the objects were pulled to the magnet while others were not? Why do you think this happened? That's right. The paper clips and pens are made of iron, steel, or nickel. The other objects aren't. When objects are pulled toward a magnet, it is called attraction. Now you try it. Lay the magnet on the table and predict which objects it will attract. Why is this magnet not attracting any of the objects? Do you know why? Right again. The magnet is too far away from the objects, so they are not in its magnetic field. Magnets can only attract objects in their magnetic field. Move the magnet closer to see if your prediction was correct. So now you know that magnets have an invisible magnetic field around them. They can only attract objects that are within their magnetic field. What do you think will happen if I slide these two magnets closer together? Why? Let's try it. When opposite poles of magnets are facing each other, they will attract. This means they will stick together. What do you think will happen if I slide these two magnets closer together? Why? Let's experiment to see if you are right. When like poles are facing each other, they repel or push apart. They do not want to push all the way together and stick. Just a few more questions, and I think you're going to get the job. Your job interview is almost over, but first, let's see if you can tell me about this object. Do you know what it is and why it's important to magnets? Pause the video and talk about it for a moment. Try to figure it out. This is a compass. Compasses are made of freely turning magnets. The magnet is usually a needle. The needle on the compass will always point north. Why? Because it is interacting with the Earth's magnet. That's right, the Earth is one big magnet with a north pole and a south pole. Man, magnets sure are everywhere. That's why it's so important for us to study them. Can you think of other places you've seen magnets before? Can you think of objects that use magnets to make them work? Pause the video and see if you can come up with some. Congratulations! We can definitely use someone like you to help us learn more about magnets. I hereby make you an honorary scientist. Let's keep exploring magnets together.